Hello everyone, welcome back to another video where today we're going to be talking a little bit about a leak that I've seen sort of posted around on Twitter, on Facebook, and I just kind of wanted to give you my thoughts on it because I don't know, I guess I'm the leak guy around these parts. But before we get into it, if you could do me a teeny tiny little favour and click that subscribe button. We're about 8 subscribers away from 15,000 subscribers at time of recording this. We may have even hit it by the time this video goes out, and if we have, thank you very much, that's insane. Also, go follow me on Twitter if you don't already, as I post regular Doctor Who opinions and updates over there. But with that said, let's get into the video. So this leak was originally shared by Doctor Who Stan, and they said it's somewhat gossip, so I want to give you my thoughts on this, just as a leak really. Hi gal, I've seen your tweet about Doctor Who. Blank is still working for BBC Studios, but not Doctor Who. He filled me in with some of the goss though. 90-minute special Sunday 16th of October with a BBC One and cinema release. Marketing starts in August with a big trailer. There's going to be a big Graham Norton appearance for Jodie, Mandip and Sasha. There's big secrecy surrounding it now. Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy and David Bradley are all in the special, and so is David Tennant for obvious reasons. Apparently final edit is a bit of a mess though, and BBC aren't happy with it. So the interesting thing about this is that it does actually align with a couple of things that have been rumoured in the past. Not all of them, but a couple of them. Mainly the whole idea of Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy and David Bradley featuring in some way in the Centenary. Obviously there was that picture shot of them a while back of them all in Cardiff, and people assumed it was for a collection or a documentary, and that very well could be the case, but there have been some substantive rumours to suggest that Jodie will sort of degenerate into other Doctors until eventually landing on David Tennant. There's some other stuff about this though that makes me think that this leak is a little bit suspect. So for example, the fact that the Colin Baker, Sylvester McCoy, David Bradley thing makes an appearance, to me that just sounds like someone's picked up on one of the more repeated leaks that have been said and are basically reporting it as new information. That's not to say it's not accurate, but I don't know whether this person in specific, this person who's messaging Doctor Who Stan, is getting new information. Also, the idea of marketing starting in August, while I'd love that to be true, the typical marketing cycle for current era tends to be a month before, so I'd probably be more likely to believe the idea of it being September than August. Also, the Sunday 16th of October release date, it doesn't take much of a Google search to figure out that that's the closest Sunday to the BBC's actual centenary date. So I feel like that's just one of those educated guess type scenarios. Obviously, I could be wrong and this person could have all of the inside gossip, but to me this just kind of seems like someone who's sort of put together all the things that they've heard and added on a couple of extra things for flair. I haven't even mentioned the cinema release aspect. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you, I don't know whether the Centenary is going to get a cinema release. I think the 60th, if anything, is more likely to get a cinema release. I wouldn't be opposed to the Centenary getting a cinema release, but I'm not convinced that it will. Like, I don't know whether there's enough of a demand to see the Centenary in cinemas for them to do a cinema release. The 60th I could see because it sees the return of many fan favourite characters, as well as Russell T Davies's first outing. I could see that being a cinema release, as well as it, just being an anniversary, but in the case of the Centenary, I'm not convinced that it's going to get a cinema release. As for a Graham Norton appearance, I mean, it could happen. But again, I'm not super convinced of this leak, just because it seems like it's sort of putting together a lot of the things that we've heard before. But I could be wrong. I often am about these things. But let me know in the comments below what you think about this leak. Like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you later. Shout out to Debs Iona, Shane Smith, Ree Keffin, Seb Lowndes, Jay Monroe, Hash Shandycoot, Patrick Mewson, Simon Ashley, Steve Safaro, Andrew Townsend, Alex Robbins, Michael Dykes, Paul Bryden, Sam Yates, Michael Rhodes, Jerry the Meerkat, Heretic, Cameron Jefferson, John M, Andrew Evanson, JM97, Gallifreyan Rob, Cliff's Random Silliness, Kyle McCroy, Nova Wolf Gaming, Carol Jude, Mr. KNL, Autumn Matthews, Josh Rocks 123, The Raggedy Jedi, Upmixed Time Lord, Ian. If you want to become a member, feel free to do so. It really helps out. You get exclusive posts, shout outs in every video, and even your own badge and custom emojis to use.